Hey, Mr. Lee Quick. My name is Steven. I spoke to a nice woman earlier today. She said to go ahead and shoot you this video. Now, in this video, I'm going to be going over three things that you guys can start implementing today that will start helping move your website up in Google's rankings, up above your competition when people are searching for your services online. Now, if by the end of this video you can see that I do have the know-how to get this done, you can reach back out, we can chat, or you can just take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine with me. I'm going to jump right in. The three things I'll be covering today are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your website, but we are focused on your homepage. Now, Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on the home pages of these service-based industry websites. This gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the buyer intent keywords. These are the keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your services online. Now, I went ahead and brought up the main competitor here in the Raleigh area for HVAC services. That's Comfort Monster. I'm sure you're familiar with them. I threw them into a tool here that I use called SE Ranking. This tool pretty much gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google uses to rank websites. Now, their website, this comfortmonster.com, is currently being found for 4.4 thousand keywords. And over the past 30 days, our website was clicked on 1.6 thousand times. I went ahead and threw your website, quickshvac.com, into the same tool here. You're currently being found for 164 keywords, and over the past 30 days, your website was clicked on 32 times. So let's go back to our competitor, and we can actually click on this 4.4.k right here, and that'll bring up all the keywords, right? And we don't want to go through all of them, so we can filter through certain various ways. Um, uh, and what I also did too is align or put this in order of search volume as well. And so what we're looking for are keywords like this. Like this is a buyer intent keyword with a location. HVAC companies Raleigh, NC. That's what we're looking for. That term alone was searched 720 times in the past 30 days, right? And they're showing up one really their first place for that, right? So we can actually go down this list and find all the keywords that are relevant, the buyer intent keywords that are relevant for the areas and the services that you provide, and make sure they're on your website. So let's go ahead and take a look at yours. So we can click on this 164, and this brings it up. And so what I did is I sorted it by volume, right? So we know if you had the most searched keywords, you would that 720 would be showing here, and it's not. It's 590. So you have a lot of the good ones, right? But even though you have a lot of the good ones, this position right here, you're coming up on page 10 on some of these. Page 7 on the other. HVAC Wake Forest, you are on page 1. But what the goal is to get you on page 1 on all these search terms, right? First, to get you the right search terms, and then get you to page 1 on those search terms. So and that's why it's so important to have that 1,500 word count at least, right? So you can add in all these keywords without keyword stuffing, because Google will actually penalize you for that. Next, I'd like to cover or go over citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like HVAC, Raleigh, NC, studies have shown that anywhere between 40 to 60 of those percent of those people are going to be clicking on one of these businesses in this section here. This is the map pack, and this has to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people are under the impression that it's your what is it? Your reviews are the main factor in getting you into this to the top 3. But that's not the case. They do play a part in that, but the main factors, there's 2 of them, are proximity and citations. Now, proximity we can't really control unless you move. Citations we have complete control over. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some examples of these are Yellow Pages, Yelp, White Pages, Better Business Bureau. There's a bunch of them, and I'm sure you guys have a bunch. And it used to be it was the businesses that had the most consistently showed up in the top 3 here, but Google doesn't work so much like that anymore. They look more at quality over quantity. So you can actually Google the top 100 um, HVAC citations or 100 HVAC directories for citations, and that'll give you a good comprehensive list of all the directories you want to be in. And then on top of that, you want to go ahead and Google the top 3 core data aggregators. And this is for AI purposes a lot too. And what this will do, and there's a little fee for them, but once you're verified in these aggregators, they take your information and push them out to hundreds of other apps, directories, and GPS systems. And this creates data consistency across all these platforms, which creates trust with Google and these AI platforms such as Gemini and ChatGPT. They're more likely to refer you when people are looking for your services through that way, and you're more likely to show up in this map pack as well. Now, underneath the map pack is Google's organic search results list. Number 1 spot here captures anywhere between 30 to 50% of all the clicks. So the map pack will capture between 40 to 60, but it is split up. It's split up between these 3 businesses. This is 30 to 50 all by itself. And the main driver here is what we call backlinks. Now, regarding backlinks, it's essentially other websites on the internet, and say, for example, they have a link on their site on one of their pages that when it's clicked, it leads back to your website. Now, Google uses these backlinks as like an online referral system. And the more relevant and popular these websites are that are linking back to your site, the better. So, for example, say you have a local blog page or a popular industry site that's linking back to your website. This is what's actually going to help push your website up in Google's rankings. However, say you have like a website like Pizza Hut that's linking back to your website. Pizza Hut is very popular, but there's no relevance there, so it's not going to help you guys out any. So let's go back to this tool that I showed you earlier, and this is our competitor. This is Comfort Monster, and I want to look at this section on the right here. This is we call it the backlink profile. Now, to be clear, it's through your content, primarily your keywords, that Google is able to find you for what people are searching for, the services that they're searching for that you offer. Now, once they find you, they've got to determine where they're going to place you on that list. Page 1, page 10, lower, higher, and that is all determined by your backlinks. So Comfort Monster looks like they made a deal with the devil. They got 666 backlinks coming from a total of 232 other websites. They call them referring domains here. Let's take a look at yours. You currently have 106 backlinks coming from a total of 56 websites. So it's not necessarily about the number, right? It's about the quality of the backlinks and the relevance and the popularity of the websites you get the backlinks from. So let's go back to our competitor, and we can actually click on the websites because that's what's giving them the power to move up these rankings. So we can click on that 232. That's going to give us all 232. They have 12 pages of backlinks here, and this would take a while, but it's worth your time to get a tool like this. Go down, you go through all these pages and acquire backlinks to all these yourself. If you were to do that, and this is assuming that at this point your content and keywords are correct, it would take some time, especially in Raleigh, but it would end up putting you in contention for the number 1 spot here. Now, what would really put you over the top is after you have all that done, you continue to acquire quality backlinks from other relevant sites, 10 to 20 a month at least. That would end up putting you over the top, and you would just start running away with all that traffic. Now, just to recap, the first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words of content on your home page, on your front page, with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second are citations. You want to be definitely in those top 100 core HVAC directories. And then you also want to be in the 3 core data aggregators, right? You want to get verified into those. And then lastly, are backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in and around the Raleigh area. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, you can take this information and implement it yourself. Or if you want to book a discovery call with me, again, my name is Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can simply reply back to this email or give me a call at 910-551-2006. Other than that, I appreciate your time, Lee, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.